It's Madden NFL 23. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Nighthawks, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Oklahoma City Nighthawks and our home team. With Charles Davis up. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Tua to throw right away. And his first look is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. 16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball. Just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
well, we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? Do they do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Allen. He's got it on the slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Now the ball comes loose, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this to Ward. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll wind up losing a couple of yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to get on 3rd down. A little bit of surprise that they completed the pass and nice yardage on the play.
Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chip-in. York able to send this one through, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the 1st. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Taylor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Looking to pass. Tua. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Caught by Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a carry for Perine. Room here to run. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now back to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline. It's complete. Down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll look to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. York able to send this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down, another run with Taylor. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got his man complete. Moore. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the 39, Tua. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. Here's Tua. That pass complete to Moore. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, he shifts past him. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he ran a bit too much.
He's comfortable with some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double cover, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The kick by Bass is good. And they're on the board, trailing down 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
But this is a football game, right?
It is.
How about that?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on the opposition.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, good move. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From midfield, here's Tua. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And they will tie things up at 6-6. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete. Here's Jack Fox on the punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And the Steelers set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And again, it's Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Holding. Offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. To his throw here, taken in by Knox. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Tua now, 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. Well, they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. Even though the offense is struggling a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And that one closing in on halftime with the Cowboys out on top. Malik Willis, 2 touchdown passes thus far. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. The Bills are able to avoid the 0-3 start as they pick up their first victory on the year. We'll move on now to check out the next-gen stats in that first half for our home team. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. And meanwhile, for the Steelers, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Second and 9 now. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now back to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now Pirine. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Again, here's Pirine. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Pirine. Chris Jones on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Pirine is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. York able to send this one through, and that will tie the score now at 9 apiece. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And taken down just shy of the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fighting his... And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And some room to roam now. Inside the 20. And he takes it back to the house. For a Steelers score. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're putting 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points. That doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try to put the ball in the end zone yourself. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 4. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he goes out right around the 39. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. To the 43, second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Like I started the 3rd quarter, they forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's more. Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. It's going the other way. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On first down, Tagovailoa. He finds Hopkins complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. These 2 teams all tied up 16 apiece as we start the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 2nd and inches, Tua. Looking left sideline, incomplete. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have the Steelers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll snag about 5 yards down at the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Tony. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Nighthawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. York now for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tua going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tua. It's complete to Hopkins. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. On 2nd and 9, Tua. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They start on the ground with Pirine, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Pirine again. About the 8-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a 1st down on that last catch as well.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. To throw here. Finding his target, it's Ward. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll run again with Pirine.
And he'll take this down to the 33. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now a carry for Pirine. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now the Steelers down by 10. At time, a huge factor. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good.
And the throw left sideline here is... And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Here's Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Tua to throw. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a 1-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points there to see who that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, part of a good reason. Any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're ready to take them.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. Charles, for this losing